There are aspects of their game that they've got to improve. Pettway, his pass protection is something that we needed to improve and clean up, and he's done real well there. Kamryn is someone that I think just his off season, having the opportunity to go through a strength and conditioning year with Coach Russell has been big. He'll be bigger, stronger, faster, and he's really had a real solid, very good fall camp. We got the three guys that have been here, C.J. Tolbert, Cam Martin, and Malik Miller, that are kind of battling it out for that third spot. And one day it's one guy, and the next day it's probably the next. So that's continuing to be filtered through. And then you got the two rookies. You got Whitlow and Barrett, who real pleased with them. They're going to be good players. They've got the skill set that you're looking for. They can run it, they can catch it, they can block, they display toughness. And so we feel like we've got a good group. And now you're just in the process of kind of determining what everybody's role is going to be. And so that's where we are, but really like the group. I try not to get too caught up in numbers. You know, I know this. If we win, those two are going to be an integral part of it. Now, whether that means they gain this many yards or catch this many passes or whatever, but if we win, I feel pretty confident that those two are going to have to play their best football. And based on fall camp so far, I think they've shown that, hey, they're ready to play the best football of their careers. Now, what that translates to numbers-wise, I really don't know. I just want to make sure that things that are measurable, for example, for those guys, it's measurable. Do I take care of the ball or not? It's measurable. Do I create yards after contact or not? Sometimes how many yards you gain is not as measurable because you might not get as many carries. And so I'm really trying to emphasize, let's control the things we can control, and taking care of the ball and creating yards for yourself and catching the ball when you get a chance and being good in protection is things that you can kind of really critique and grade.
Rotation at that third spot and make an impact?
That's a great question. Devin Barrett's stock's going up. He's really doing a good job. So again, it's still just a little early, but boy, we're pleased with him. He's got a good skill set, and so he's in that mix. He's
gained like almost 15 pounds.
I think it's between 10 and 15, and you know, he's got a good gear now. He can stick his foot in the ground and accelerate. The thing that you really don't know sometimes is how tough is he going to be.
Yeah.
And that's something that in the scrimmages and in practice that we've been real pleased with, is he likes the physical aspect of the game and has done a good job with that.
How's the ball security with Cam Martin?
It's been,
because he's had issues in the past.
Well, it's been good with everybody all fall. I mean, we've really done a nice job with that. That's probably our most important job, is, you know, how well can we take care of the ball. So again, we're doing good there. Let's just keep it up. So no issues at this point. So hopefully we can continue.
You've coached so many great running backs, obviously. How does Pettway stack up against everybody you've been around,
you know,
on the field and off the field?
He's a little different style. You know, I mean, he's between 240 and 245 pounds, depending if it's before the meal or after the meal. But I hadn't coached many that big. You know, he's not as fast as Corey Grant. He's not as quick as Trey Mason, and he's not as, you know, but they weren't as big as he is. So it's just a lot different style than I've ever had the opportunity to coach. KJ's probably more like the other guys that I've had success with. You know, one of the things that we talk about with all those guys before, and even the guys now, and even the young guys now, is let's go be a pro before we're a pro. You want to play pro football? Then let's be a pro now. Let's, in the way that we prepare, in the way that we practice, in the way that we perform. And that's something that we've really tried to emphasize from day one, whether they're Devin Barrett or Kamryn Johnson, is let's be a pro in everything we do, from how we conduct ourselves in the meeting, to how we take notes, to how we watch film, to how early we get here, to everything they do.